All right. Next on the list is the fall arrest harness. First, the inspection. You have to make sure all of the straps, all of the buckles, all of the fittings on it appear undamaged and correctly assembled. You shouldn't use a fall arrest harness if any of the straps are frayed, if any of the buckles appear to be cracked or worn, any damage that looks like it could cause it to fail. Then, show how to put it on. There's a video on our Moodle page for this course from the manufacturer of this harness that shows how you're supposed to wear this. And you make sure that it's adjusted to fit you properly. Okay. Next on the list is the lanyard. So this is the rope device that actually connects your harness by the large clip here to the roof or structure you're working on. Just like with the harness, you have to examine the lanyard to make sure the buckle is working properly, that there's no damage to any of the connections, no frayed ropes. And this one looks good. You can tell it's used, but all of the clips and everything, all the stuff is functioning, so we don't have to worry about it failing on us when we're working at height above the ground. Okay, next, approved footwear. So, on the job site, you'd be expected to wear work boots of some type. They should be made of a strong material like this. And what you're looking for in an inspection is, the soles have traction, they're not falling off or coming apart, there aren't any rips, the laces are in good condition, and the laces are of a proper length. They can be tied so that you don't trip on them. And, of course, whether or not they're steel-toed. These particular boots are not steel-toed, and they may be okay for certain job environments where there isn't a danger of any heavy objects falling on your feet. In that case, you would need to make sure that the boots you're wearing are steel-toed, but for the basic inspection, just making sure there isn't any sort of damage or incorrect setup like lacing that could cause harm to your feet or tripping. Now, inspect a power cord and a GFCI to ensure their serviceability. So you will have this ground fault circuit interrupter outlet plugged in, and you will make sure you inspect the cord that is connected to it, as you would any extension cord or electrical cord, to make sure it's not frayed, that the insulation on the cord is not cracked, that the plug is not damaged, so that there's no chance of an electrical shock during your work. Also, you will plug a tool into here. I don't care what tool you choose. Most people will just grab an electric drill, plug it into here, show that it works. Then you can push the button on this to test the fact that it will interrupt the circuit. In other words, it kicks the power off should there be a problem, and then show that it doesn't work. And then you can push the reset button and reconnect and show that the power is back. So you're able to understand and show how this works and that it's not damaged and it's okay to use. And finally, I think somewhere on this list, yes, the connecting devices. I didn't see it first of all. This is the connecting device that secures the end of the lanyard to the structure you're working on. And just like everything else, it needs to be examined by a competent person, which should be you, to make sure that it has not been compromised in any way. None of the metal should show cracks. It shouldn't appear that this ring is possibly going to come apart, and then you know that it's safe to use in this situation to secure the lanyard. Alright, so that's the demonstration video. Hopefully yours will be a lot shorter because you won't have to do as much explanation as I have done. But please make sure you have all the things on the performance task list included, especially going up and down the ladder and inspecting and wearing all these items. Okay?